Hello and welcome to another revision video. Today we're looking at the Foundation Tier workbook from Edexcel, and I'm going to be doing topic number 43, which is their expanding double brackets. Okay, I'm not a massive fan of this scaffold. What they've done is they've split it into two single brackets, which is okay, and then they've expanded each one separately. I tend to use, I kind of call it the construction method. I would work out this multiplied by this, which would give me x squared. I would then do this multiplied by this, which would give me 5x. I would then do this multiplied by this, which would give me 3x. And I would then do this times by this, which would give me 15. And then I collect my middle two terms, so that would give me 8x plus 15. In effect, it's the same as this, because this would give me my x squared, this would give me my 5x, this would give me my 3x, and this would give me my 15. So if you prefer that method, you can stick with that. Okay, so I would do this as, I'm going to do it here. So I've got enough room here. That's going to give me x squared. This will give me 2x. This will give me 3x. And this will give me 6. And then when I tally that up, that's going to give me x squared plus 5x plus 6. And C, similar process, x times by x would give me x squared. X times by 4 would give me 4x. 1 times by x would give me x, or 1x. And then 1 times by 4 would give me plus 4, and collect my middle terms. So x squared plus 5x plus 4. For D, we've got a negative, but we're not going to let that catch us. So x times by x would give us x squared. X times by minus 5 would give us minus 5x. 2 times by x would give us plus 2x. And then 2 times by minus 5 would give us minus 10. And then we collect our middle terms, same as before, x squared minus 3x minus 10. And for E, x times by x would give me my x squared. X times by minus 5 would give me minus 5x. Minus 2 times by x would give me minus 2x. And then minus 2 times by minus 5 would give me plus 10. And then my middle two terms this time, minus 5 minus 2 would give me minus 7x. And then plus 10. Okay, so expand and simplify, they've used a slightly different, they're calling this the FOIL method. I still prefer this. If anything, I call this the beak method because it looks a bit like a beak. But you kind of end up with the same thing anyway. So I would treat this as 3x times by 5x would give me 15x squared. 3x times by minus 1 would give me minus 3x. Minus 4 times by 5x would give me minus 20x. We've already got the minus, but I'll get rid of that one. And then minus 5 times by 1 would give me plus 4. And then minus 3 minus 20 would give me minus 23x plus 4. For C then, I'm going to do, and I'll bring a line in here. 8x times by 2x would give me 16x squared. 8x times by minus 1 would give me minus 8x. Minus 3 times by 2x would give me minus 6x. And then minus 3 times by minus 1 would give me plus 3. That gives me 16x squared minus 14x plus 3. And for C, 7x times by 4x would give me 28x squared. 7x times by minus 3 would give me minus 35x. Minus 5 times by minus 4 would give me minus 20x. And then minus 5 times minus 5 would give me plus 25. So I've got 28x minus 55x plus 25. Okay, for this one, I'm going to take one square bracket, we close in the bracket by itself. So x times by x would be x squared, x times by 3 would be 3x, 3x, and then 3 times 3 would be 9. So I've got x squared plus 6x plus 9. And then again, I'm going to write the bracket next to it, or try to. So 2x times by 2x would be 4x squared. 2x times by minus 5 would give me minus 10x. Minus 10x again. And then plus 25. So that gives me 4x squared minus 20x minus 25. Okay, question 3, n is a whole number. Show that n squared plus 1, n plus 1 all squared minus n squared is always an odd number. So I'm not fully sure that we've got quite the room to do that, but we'll start it here. So I'm going to say that n plus 1 squared is going to be n plus 1 times by n plus 1. So that's going to give me, and I'm actually going to take same as I did it earlier, but when I multiply that out, that would give me n squared plus 2n plus 1. And then, so if I'm minusing n squared from that, what I would end up with is, so I'll do this here, so n squared plus 2n plus 1 minus n squared is going to be equal to 2n plus 1. And what we've got here is that must be even. And then an even plus an odd plus 1 will always be an odd number. Okay, likewise, show that n squared plus y squared minus x minus 1 all squared is always an even number. So I'm going to expand this part first of all. So I'm going to say x minus 1 minus y, squared is going to be equal to, and if I square that out, same process as I've done all the others, that will give me x squared minus 2xy minus 2xy plus y squared, because a negative times a negative would be a positive. And then if I want to x squared plus y squared minus x squared plus y squared, and then we'd have these, this and this cancel, this and this cancel, so I'd just be left with 2xy, or 2 times by xy, so it must be even. Okay, and question 5, here we've got a rectangle. The area of the rectangle is a centimetre squared. Show that a is equal to 2x squared minus x minus 6. So the area of a rectangle is base times height, so I want to do 2x plus 3 times by x minus 2. So x times by x, sorry, 2x times by x would give us 2x squared. 2x times by minus 2 would give me minus 4x. 3 times by x would give me plus 3x. And then 3 times by minus 2 would give me minus 6. And then that's simplified. Minus 4 plus 3 would be minus 6. Minus 6, which is what we were asked to show. Okay, and that brings us to the end of that topic. So that was topic 43. from the Foundation Tier Revision Workbook from Edexcel on expanding double brackets. I hope you found that useful. Subscribe if you like.